All right, everyone, you are welcome. Thank you so much, everyone. Life and its challenges. Thank you, everyone. You are highly welcome. Good day to you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good day, everyone on YouTube and then the TikTok. Thank you so much, everyone. You are welcome. You are welcome. Now, as you are coming in, please help us subscribe. If you are from YouTube, just subscribe. You are on TikTok, just help send your at me, then power tap, and then share the live. Thank you so much, everyone. You know, before we go to our topic for today, I just want to start on this note, on the note of life and its challenges. If one is still living, you cannot separate life from challenge. So, two of them, they are all together. Life and its challenges. You know, what we are looking at today is keys to vision discovery. But before we come to that, and that's why I haven't need to come earlier than scheduled, because I really want to encourage somebody out there. I want to get somebody encouraged out there on life generally and its challenges. Because when it comes to life, we cannot write off challenges from it. In fact, it's a proof that you are still among the living. The challenges you are facing right now, maybe it's a challenge or there are challenges you are facing right now, is a proof that you are still living. It's a proof that you are still among the living. So it's a proof that you are still in the midst of the living. That you are facing one challenge or the other. Please, for those on YouTube, what you need to do, help us click on like and share, then help us to subscribe. That is the duty that you are to do for us on YouTube. And for us coming through TikTok right now, please, you are welcome. Help us to power tap and send your at me, send your team bracelet, and share the live. These are what is expected of us. Why you just stay back and listen? Because when it comes to the subject of learning is living. No one can separate, can stay out, can grow far without learning. The limit of your learning is determined by the level of your learning. The limit to your earnings is determined by the level of your learning. So this simply means that as long as you still keep on learning, you will still continue to grow. You continue to earn more. You will continue to earn more. So your learning is your earning. So learning is living. So I welcome every one of us. You are welcome out there, everyone, wherever you are connecting from. Thank you so much for coming. I can see you people coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, we are here just to get encouraged. We are here just to get motivated. We are here just to get empowered, to learn from one another. So we want you, as you are coming in on via the TikTok, just help us to power tap and share the live. Help us to power tap and share the live. These are what we expected of you right now. No more internet, nothing else. Just do that. As you are doing that, also, you want to belong to the community, to our community on TikTok. You just need to send your me, send your team bracelet, and then you power tap and share the live. These are the things. Evet, bizim herkes arkadaş hoş geldiniz, merhaba, merci gidiyor. Şimdi geliyor burası, bak bu bas yap, sadece tap burada. Tap. Belki de bu yap, at me. Tamam. So for those on YouTube, what to do as you are coming in is just to help us like and share. Then subscribe. Subscription on that app is free. You just need to click on subscribe and subscribe to get this channel spread. So for those on TikTok, please help us subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for doing that. And then continue to power tap continuously. Let's continue to do that. Now, so like I was saying, you can see you cannot separate a life without a challenge. It's a life that is not growing. It's a life that has been relegated. It's a life that has been settled for limitation. So you cannot separate challenge. You can't separate it you cannot separate it from life. Like I said, I want to really talk about this little before we come to the main topic for today. So you cannot separate life and challenge. In fact, the proof that you are living is shows in the challenges you face. So you cannot, every living person must face a challenge. So, but one thing is what you see, what you do, how do you embrace it? What is your perspective about that challenge when it comes? What determines either you are going to stay long or you are going to be coming out of it. Thank you so much, Geche. Thank you so much, Mavis. Thank you for everyone coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Isa Ibrahim, thank you so much. So you look at those two, the challenge and then life. So one thing is, everyone you see today, they are facing their own. It is only that it differs from person to person. The challenge that Mr. A will face will be different from the challenge that Mr. B will face. But the bottom line is that everybody is facing one thing or the other as a challenge. So everybody is facing it. Only differs. Remember, like I said, the topic is the keys to vision discovery. Under that, we are going to be examining the force of self-reflection and prayer. But before we go to that, I'm just trying to get us prepared as I'm talking about life and its challenges. No wonder that we are told, even in the Bible that talks about many are the afflictions of the just. It is God who delivered them from all. So many are the challenges, many are the difficulties, many are the days that things goes ups and down. But only God himself give them victory. So he gave them victory. So there are a lot of it. So we cannot, if we're talking about challenges and life, they are together like brother and sister. It is the challenge of today that you're able to overcome that will give you your testimony of tomorrow. So you are welcome. Like I said, we are running through this and then we'll go back to the main topic for the day. So for those coming in, thank you so much. Let's continue to part up. Let's part up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that, guys. You are all welcome. Highly, highly welcome indeed. Thank you. Thank you all. Just 1 minute, please. All right, so like I said, let's continue to part up and share the life. Let's part up and share the life. Thank you so much. Let's click like and subscribe. So when you now look at the word challenge and life, you see that everybody, like I just said, many are the afflictions. So everyone faces them. But it is only going to show how do you receive it. What are you picking from it? Because I want to say and believe that everything we face today as a challenge, there is a lesson attached to it. There's a lesson attached to everything. When you appear that you fail, there's a lesson. Things are not working, there's a lesson. So challenges, they are what prepare us for the greater day ahead. They prepare us for what is ahead of us. So I want to say to you out there that you are trying to stop or trying to quit because you failed, because you got disappointed, because that project did not work. Don't stop. Keep at it. Just keep at it, because very soon, closer than you can ever imagine, you are closer to that thing, that breakthrough. When challenges come, they come to get you intimidated. It comes also to shift your focus. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. As you are coming, please send your admin, send your team bracelet, and share the live and part up. So you can see the challenges, life and its challenges, they are numerous. And there's no one today that have ever achieved one thing or the other, either small or big, that have not faced one challenge or the other. So everybody is facing it. Perspective is what differs. What somebody will pass through and be saying, Lord, I thank you. Another person will get there and begin to accuse God. So challenges is the food for the champion. Challenges are food for the champion. Challenges are food for the champion. Only those who can see ahead can embrace challenges. Only those who can embrace challenge that can see the future. So we can see that challenges is to prepare you. It's not to damage you. So when you see challenge as a preparation, as to prepare you to where you are going, then I'm telling you, you will be motivated. You'll be motivated. You'll be encouraged. You'll be mobilized. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, maraba, maraba, maraba. Send your admin, send your team bracelets, and then share Power Tap and share the live. Challenges and life. So let's go ahead with whatever thing, because you need to understand that living come together with challenges. Just 1 minute, please. I need to change this one to a song that everybody will understand. All right, so run when you face to face when you face with challenge. When you are face to face with challenges or challenge, don't run. They are part of the process that the propelling force that will take you to where you are going to. So don't stay away. Many have stopped because of challenge. Many have quitted. Many have said they are not doing again because of challenge. So we must see that life and its challenge was come with. We must embrace it, because the challenge you run away from today, you will meet it again tomorrow. So as long as they are in line with your agenda, with your vision, just keep to it and move forward. So we can see that. So challenge. Somebody once said they are food for the champion. Challenges prepare us for a greater day. Challenges is a catalyst to a greater height. So when you see them, when you are challenged, what do you see? Who do you call? So that is why we must by all means embrace this challenge. All right, listen to this one. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, Kanan, you are welcome. Geche, you are welcome. Patishala, you are welcome. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Please help us share the live and power tap, and share the live. All right. So, like we are talking about, our topic today is the key to vision discovery. But before we do that, this is just like a digression on the purpose, life and its challenges. Life and its challenges. Oh, thank you. Thank you, good. Thank you. Tap. All right. So, like I said, life is full of challenges, no doubt. But who are those who will not allow the challenges they face to weigh them down? And that is where the force of understanding, the force of sacrifice, the force of diligence, the force of commitment. So all these are needed to keep us going on the journey. Because challenges will come. The day of difficulties will come. But what you do determines how you end it. When challenges come, are you picking up lesson from it? Oh, you want us to play game? How do we do that now? All right, let's play game. Hello? One game?
الله يحميك يا رب. معك انت جواني one game. الله يحميك يا رب. تنزل اخوي بعد اذنك ننزل نلعب اني واخوي.
All right, let's play one game before we continue, guys. You can start the game then. Start the game. Let's play one game before we start. All right, so we're talking about the life and its challenges.
one game. الله يحميك يا رب. أنا وياك نلعب جولة one game.
Let's send, please.
بس أنا وياك one game. الله يحميك يا رب. حط لي فولو أخوي فولو.
Please send the invitation. Send it, please. All right. So, like we're saying, we're talking about life and its challenges. You cannot, anyone that is going somewhere must prepare to face challenge. All right, so please, like we're discussing about the life and its challenges. There's no one living that is going somewhere that will not face a challenge. It's only that it comes in phases from differ from person to person. It comes in phases and it is differ from person to person. It is different. So it is different. So the bottom line is that no one living born of a woman that will not face it. So why will you choose to quit because you have faced a challenge? Why will you why will you choose to stop? So why will you choose to stop? Because you are facing a challenge. Somebody once said to stop is a proof that you are a failure. But when you keep pushing, even though when challenges come, shows that you have a vision, show that you have a goal, show that you have a target. You are not narrow-minded. But those who stop at the slight of a challenge, they are those who have lost their foresight. Those who has no vision. Nothing is driving them. Nothing is driving them. Nothing is driving them. The question is, what is it? What is that thing that is driving you? So we must embrace it when they come. Challenges, they are part of living. Challenges, they are part of living. Just 1 minute. All right, thank you so much. Like I said, help us share and help us per tap. Share and per tap, subscribe and then like. Please, we're accepting you in. You need to mute your mic.
Can you sing that song one more time?
Please mute yourself, please. Yes, Maraba, Gitchen, Maraba, Maraba. All right, so we are we are coming to our topic, but I'm just trying to give us a kind of something that I receive on life and its challenges. Life and its challenges, which simply boils back to the fact that no one living that will not face a challenge. Somebody may be asking, including pastor, no, everybody they are facing their own. Everybody is facing it. It differs from person to person. Like I said, what you do with it, what you do in it, is what determines how you are coming out of it. So you must embrace it, see challenges as part of your process to growth. 1 minute, let me do this. I think I have some coin to give. A very big God. All right, so get set for it. Prepare your mind. If there's anything you want to do and you are not prepared for a challenge that will come the way, you are not set. You have not prepared at all. It shows you have not prepared at all. So prepare for the challenge so that when it comes, it will not break you down. So that when it comes, it will not break you down. Please help us send your admin, send your team bracelets, and then power tap and share the live. So challenges, in fact, everything is about it. You want to go, you want to see for employment, there is a challenge. You want to see for admission, you face it. So it's in phases. Everybody will face this challenge. So my charge for us on this note, before we come for today's topic we want to talk about, please prepare your mind. Prepare ahead of time. Prepare ahead of time. I know this challenge is coming. And then these are the things you are put in place. 1, don't conclude that it is over. 2, do not accept that defeat for your portion. So, and then give attention to learning and reading. Give attention to learning and to reading. This will help. Attention to learning, attention to reading. Attention to learning, attention to reading. Because it said this book of the Lord. So you need to give attention to read them regularly. To give attention to it. Thank you so much, Nason. Please help us send your admin, send your team bracelet. So we need to understand that fact that two, they are inseparable. The only one person, the only set of people that will not face challenge again, they are the dead body. They are already dead. They are not facing any challenge. But you that you are still living, prepare for the challenge. Prepare for the challenge. Your challenge of today is what will give out to your testimony of tomorrow. That is if you are not giving up. That is if you are not concluding that it is over. That is the challenge today can turn to testimony tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. I just need to drop that one before we come back to the teaching for today. Now, let's go ahead and begin to power tap until when it gets to 10,000 before we start again. Let's power tap, push it to 10,000. So when it now get to 10,000, we start with our topic for today. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me quickly refresh myself.
kardeşi mi kız? Gamze'li. Saçı falan mı acaba? Ben de size bakamayacağım. Amos.
Merhaba.
Amos, you're from? Amos, you're from?
Nigeria.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, thank you.
I am from Turkey.
Okay, thank you. I stay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I stay in Istanbul. Where you stay?
Sen İstanbul'dasın.
Evet, ben İstanbul.
Ne iş yapıyorsun?
Sen nerede?
Ankara.
Ankara. Ben office administrator.
Çok iyi.
Evet. Tamam, sağ. Ben Türkçe az biliyorum ama şimdi ben İngilizce konuşuyorum.
Sen zaten yayınında hep Türkler var. Biraz Türkçe öğrenmen lazım.
Tamam, sen de İngilizce öğrenmen lazım.
Evet, öğreneyim. Sen bana öğret, ben sana öğreteyim, olur mu?
Tamam. All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
All right, so like we're talking about, discussing about life and its challenges, now is time to start our topic for today. And the topic for today is the keys to vision discovery. And please, we'll push this one to 10,000, then we'll start. Let's press it now to 10,000. Press tap. All right, so everyone, let's do that. All right, those coming in, help us to power tap, and then you can share the live. Power tap and share the live. Power tap and share the live. Thank you so much, everyone. Help us to power tap and then share the live. I'm fine, everyone. Thank you. You are welcome. All right, so like we are saying, we're going to be looking at the part 2 we started yesterday. But let's push this to 10,000 likes before we start the topic for today. Let's put to 10,000 likes before we start today's discussion. Let's put it to 10,000 likes before we push it to 10,000. Before we start today, we are looking at keys to visions discovery. And there are things we started yesterday. We talked about something, understanding vision. Some of those things were discussed yesterday. But today, we are just going to take it a little bit further. We're going to be pushing it more. So thank you, everyone, for coming. We're already 9.1. Let's press more. I'm also doing the same thing here. When it gets to 10, then we start. Thank you so much, guys. Here, Madvis, you are welcome. Everybody, you are welcome. Yes, thank you. Let's tap and push it to 10,000. Then I will start my notes with us. Let's go on. Let's push more. Please, Francis. You are welcome. Please, let's mute ourselves to have we're going to be giving room for us to share our view. Very soon. We are going to be sharing our view very soon. Please, I tried. Tina, you are welcome. Just mute yourself for me, please. Mute your mic. Just mute yourself for me. As you are coming in, mute yourself so that I will not have to do that. You are welcome. Just mute yourself. You are welcome. All right. You are all welcome. So we are going to be bringing people in and down, bringing up people and bringing people down, taking people down. All right. So let's do this. Let's know that you need to send your at me. Send your team bracelet. Alice, send your team bracelet and then send your at me, please. Very, very important. And then let's keep tapping. Let's tap, please. Very important for those on TikTok. We need to tap this way. It shows that we are active and it can go, more people can come and join us as we are doing that. Please, let's do that. Let's keep tapping. We are holding people on the YouTube. We are holding them down right now until we start talking before they know what we are here for. So let's tap and then send your admin, send your team bracelet, and then we can be good to go. Just one. Let's do that. Let's do it. Connect with one another. As you are coming, connect with number one, connect with number two, connect with one another. Let's connect to one another. This is how to grow your account. Connect with one another. As you are power tapping, you are sharing the life, you are connecting, you are building your account. Yes, get it. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Tomo. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's continue doing that. Let's share the life, to invite your friends. Share the life. All right, thank you so much. Now we are already at 10,000. Now, we have been looking at this topic. We started yesterday on the keys to vision discovery. Keys to vision discovery. These are the things we have been talking about, and we started yesterday. And we are going to be building more on it today. And I want to welcome every one of us. Either good morning for you, either it's good morning for you, or good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it may be for you, you are here right now. You are going to gain value for your time. Yes, let's keep pushing that. Send your admin and send your team bracelet, and then let's keep moving with that tempo. All right, so today we are going to be focusing on self-reflection and prayer. Self-reflections and prayer, because when you look at the subject of vision, discovery of vision requires, as we are talking right now, requires self-reflection and prayer. Yes, I will be, as God give grace, I'll be talking little and try to see what I can do for my Turkish people also. All right, so you need to understand that self-reflection and prayer, because our objective for this is to engage in profound self-reflection and prayer. This way, able to uncover our self-desire, our desires and calling. To discover it. Listen, when it's come to vision, I need to repeat this again. All right. I don't know how to really express that much in Turkish, but talking about vision and then and how to discover it. So you need to understand the fact that vision is a necessity. It is God who made you, who made me, that have prepared you, but it is you who will now need to discover that vision. So in the process of discovering that vision, we are saying now that there's a place for self-reflection now and prayer, because our objective is to engage in a profound self-reflection in discovering our inner desires and calling. So when you look at it, and this process will not only enhance our self-awareness, but also align us with God's purpose for our life. It aligns us with God's purpose for our life. So it helps us align. And so this is what we are going with. Our discussion now is fixed on. Yes, thank you. Everyone, let's do the same thing. Send your admin, send your gift. Yes. Oh, Captain. Thank you. So when you understand that part of keys to self-discovery, like we're saying, you need to now understand the part that you cannot, when it comes to that discovery of vision, there's a place of self-reflection, and also there's a place of prayer. A place of self-reflections and a place of prayer. So when you understand this part, because like I said, vision is of God, discovery is our responsibility. We discover it as an individual. It is individual responsibility to seek for what it takes to discover this vision, to know what you are here to do, so that you will not just be running like a one playing football without a goalpost, so that you will not just be running another man's task. For those who are listening right now on YouTube, let's take note of that. Vision is of God, discovery is our individual responsibility. You know, when you read a part in the Bible, even said that before I formed you, I knew thee. And I love to say this and to repeat it time and again, that the circumstances behind your birth does not really justify that you have a vision. Everybody has a vision. Everybody. You are born in wedlock, you are born outside wedlock, you are born in your race does not determine your color, your gender, your tribe is irrelevant. Everybody, because the Creator has created each one for a vision. So it is you who need to now go and discover that. So it is you. Please, let's mute our mic. Please mute yourself so that we will not remove you, please. Yes, thank you. So that is what we are looking at for today.
Amos.
Yes.
Botno anis Swedish it anti-fail sat pounds.
Thank you. All right. So now, so let's continue with it right now, and I want us to be attentive, please. On the part of the section, one of my notes I have that we need to understand the role of self-reflection. You know, I do what I brought for us this morning. I said, when you look at that word self-reflection, it talks about there are things you are doing right now that if you can reflect on it, neither you are to continue or you are to stop, or either to improve on it. That is why self-reflection is very important. Self-reflection will also lead you to self-discovery. Thank you. Self-reflections will lead you to a self-discovery. You'll be able to discover. So self-reflection will lead to self-discovery. You will be able to discover whom you are, what you have meant to be, what you are here to do, so that you will not just be running scatter from pillar to pillar, from post to post. You are running with a precision. You are running with focus. Madam Adefumi, God bless you. You are welcome. You are welcome. As people are coming in, you are in charge. Just bring them in. So that is why it is important for you to be able. I do say some people, I say, when it comes to this, as even generally, we need to have a time for self-reflection. Generally, we need to have a time for self-reflection where you reflect on yourself. Please mute your mic. Thank you. Hello, Marabash, Osgedni, Osburu. Okay, Captain. Thank you so much.
Pardon, ben Türkiye.
Evet, ben de İngilizce ama biraz Türkçe biliyorum. Biraz az. Tamam, sağ ol.
Amos, sen beğeniden ve keşfetten bahsediyorsun şu an, değil mi?
Ne?
Beğeniden ve keşfetten bahsediyorsun, değil mi?
Anlamadı, bir daha söyle. Okay, come on. All right, thank you. Let me just continue so that we'll flow. All right.
Duydun mu?
Bekle biraz. So please help me share and power tap as we continue to listen. Thank you so much. All right. So, like I was saying, no matter what you do, wherever you are, everybody, there's always going to be a need for us to have a season or a time of reflection. Self-reflection, it's going to bring about constant improvement in whatever thing we do. Self-reflection we bring about constant improvement in whatsoever thing you do. So when you now come to the subject of discovery, reflection is important. Self-reflection, you are reflecting, you are asking yourself questions, because when you are reflecting, as you know, it's a time for self-examination. It's a season or it's a time of self-examination. You examine yourself, and as you are doing that, you are taking note of things that are not in alignment. You are beginning to take note of things that are not in alignment, things that are need to be adjusted, things that are need to totally eliminated. So you're going to continue to help this way. So please, let's continue to share the live and power tap, and then send your admin, send your team bracelet. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. So when you look at that, what is self-reflection for us to have clarity? Ne?
Neyden? Konuşmak istiyorum.
Now back to share İngilizce konuşuyorum lütfen. Tamam. So what is this reflection all about? You know, it is a process of how will I put it now? Of reflecting, thinking about yourself, your past, your current, and your future. You attempt to reflect on what has happened, what is happening, and what you are thinking, what you want to happen. To have the understanding, it's time to understand, to have a deep thought of feelings, and either you are on the things generally happening around you. That is what that self-reflection all about. It's a time to reflect about yesterday, your current, and your tomorrow. So when you are thinking about your past and your current, and was in alignment of what you have said for yourself for tomorrow. So that is justice, and then because it will also definitely going to lead for you to discover yourself. It's going to lead to you to be able to discover yourself. Self-discovery, self-reflection. When you look at this, benefit of self-reflection will bring about, it will encourage it will help you, it will encourage you to remain, if you want to be sincere, you'll be able to be honest with yourself. It helps you to be able to discover yourself. It will bring you to a level of accountability where you'll be able to stay accountable for what you are doing. Remember, I do say something that say, like also from the scripture, from the Bible perspective, we discovered there that anyone from the age of 20 above is absolutely responsible for the outcome of his or her life. So you look at it that way, that it makes you to now to be accountable. You are reflecting, you'll be able to say, yes, I know I've done. It helps you to be able to get to a point of due diligence in whatever thing you are doing. You are not just doing it anyhow. You are doing it with accuracy. And it also brings about self-awareness. You'll be aware of whom you are. You'll be aware of what you are doing. You are not a novice. You are not an ignorance of the step you are taking, because you are giving time for self-reflection. You are giving time for you to examine yourself. You'll be able to get aware of whom you are. You'll be able to be aware of whom you are. So that's why self-awareness is very, very important. Reflections. It brings about, it also helps you to be able to identify your strengths and your area of weaknesses. It helps you to be able to identify your strengths and your area of weaknesses with the aspect where you are, that these two things, there's no one, everybody has it. That's a part of your strength. That's a part of your weaknesses. So it is during the process of self-reflection. Thank you so much. Please, let's power tap. We are still at 12,000 sing. Let's power tap and share the live. Let's power tap and share the live. Please, let's power tap and share the live. So it helps us in the aspect of that you'll be able to to know your area of strength. And let me say this, in the process of discovering your vision, you need your area of strength. What are the things that you do effortlessly? That may be a call. That may be your mission on the head. What are the things that you do effortlessly? Things you do without being coerced, without being encouraged. You just love doing it. So when you begin to now go into season of reflection, it will now help you to be able to know your strength and know weakness. So it brings about that area of self witness, your strength, and also it brings about area for growth. It helps you in the area of growth, where you need to grow, where you need to develop yourself. Now, when you look at this thing, each one of us, we can take a time to reflect. Take few minutes to reflect and write down, maybe answer, on some of the questions. As you are reflecting, take time to write the question you are asking yourself down. As you are asking the question, what are the answers popping up from your heart? Write them down. Take them time to write them down. What are maybe your core area of strengths? What are the area of weaknesses? What are the area where you need to area of growth? You also need to begin to ask yourself, what achievement makes you proud? The things you have done in the past that you are proud of. So you need to write them down. The things you have done that get you, that you have done that you are proud of. Okay, write down also the things you have done that you are not proud of. So you need to, once you are able to put all these things down, you are truly doing that reflections, and you are truly moving and then going toward this discovery we are talking about. What are the things that reoccurring pattern that you notice since you are maybe pursuing particular things? So it's very important. Now let's come back to the aspect of what is this? When you're talking about the religious perspective of this vision and this discovery of a thing, it is very important. I want to believe both those are Muslim, those are Christian. We believe that nobody fall from heaven. We, everything that is created as a manual. We have someone who created everything. So that is where you need to now know that there's always a perspective in that aspect to when you come to discover yourself. When you come to know what your mission on earth is, there's a perspective, a religious, how will I put it now? If I say biblical perspective, which I know also the Quran also will have this perspective on that aspect. But because this is what I read, I can speak on the aspect of biblical perspective, which I love. If somebody also have the knowledge on the aspect of what is Quran also saying about purpose, your purpose on earth. What is Quran also saying about your mission on earth? So I can go on and on, begin to give us some scriptural references on what that talks about our purpose on earth. So because, like I told us in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, say, before you are formed, I know you. So that shows if we are, for example now, every one of us is using a cell phone. You get a phone or something more technical. I was in one of my mentors platform this morning, and then she was saying that they bought a particular makeup set, and then they were trying to set it up, and they discovered that it was not good for me. It was not in alignment with the way the thing should be. It was not standing well. So now they now called and said to order, let's go to this thing comes with a manual. Let's go and read the manual and study the manual. The same way, every one of us, the creator, the one who created us, has a manual. on what our mission here is. So as they go by, as they began to see the manual one after the other, they discover they were really setting it wrong. And they followed the manual and they began to set it, and it will begin to form and form and form. So we need to get that when it comes to discovery of that thing, the manual, the one who created us, can give us a way out. So this, when you look at some of the scripture, Psalm 139 is talking about, emphasize the importance of invitation. When you invite God to help us out. Oh, I've been running, I've been doing this thing, I've been running here and there, I've been doing this here and there. I've been doing this here and there. I need a clarity. It can give. There's nothing wrong. I've given us a practical one. I'm also talking to us because when it comes, this vision, like I said, it is beyond just what I want to be. No. It is beyond that. Just what I want. No. It is beyond that. We can go far if you can also go to ask questions, get the manual of our blueprint. So we need to recognize from there you recognize our limitation. There's a limit to when you can begin to put your brain only to work without the help of God. When there's a limitation in seeking direction for our purpose, there's a limitation. When we seek for that help, we can get it. Thank you so much, everyone. Those who are coming in, a lot of people have been coming in and out. Thank you so much. So you need to go back to that. No matter whether you're a Muslim, like I've said, which I'm focused on, Muslim, you're a Christian, you need to still go back to the drawing board. Let's still go back. Asking, I need clarity about this. I've mentioned to us before, when you come to vision discovery, maybe what are the things you are doing effortlessly? What are the things that drive that you are passionate about? Your passion is one of the things that is driving you to your vision. So your passion. So if you can discover that, but more to that is to carry the one who has created us along. Because he cannot mismanage our life. He cannot guide us in a wrong way. And I want to say this so that we also need to know. When it comes to vision, what God asks for Mr. A may be different from what he asks for Mr. B. But it now depends on how individual is running it. No vision is superior to the other. It just depends on how far we can see and how far we are ready to be to give sacrifice, to be diligent, to be dedicated, to be passionate about it. It's what determines it. So that is just on that note. So please, we need to constantly, maybe when you come to another session here, I put here, spend time in quiet reflection. When you are talking about to reflect in order to discover your purpose, your mission, your focus, your vision, let's spend time in quiet reflection. There's a limit. When you are in a very rowdy environment, when you are in a very rowdy situation, there's a limit to what you can be able to pick and understand. But in a most, like myself, I'm fat. That is why most times I look as if I may be in my office. I will stay all day, not eating, not fasting, just meditating, just reading, just learning. And if nobody is knocking, nobody will know that I'm there. So these are the way. You must always be ready to separate yourself from a very rowdy environment so that when you are meditating, when you are reflecting, you can be able to picture, to capture your inner voice when you are being guided. So you can like that. So it's needed. Spend time, engage. Maybe take time for yourself to find a quiet time. Take time for yourself to find a quiet time where you can be able to avoid the unnecessary distraction. Another one is, as you are beginning to do this, please practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. Let's mute our mic. Thank you so much, moderators, for doing that. So you practice mindfulness. Focus on the time that, the quietness, a time for focus on breathing and calming your mind. Let your mind calm down. But this should be able to, your brain is capturing every of your thought. Let it be a time. Practice mindfulness. Ask yourself question. As you are doing that, you are saying, what do I really want? What do I really want to achieve? What is this one really meant for? What am I really doing here? So practice mindfulness. So you'll be able to give time for understanding. Like I said yesterday, I told us about journal all your thoughts. Let that be a note. If you are saying you are meditating, you are reflecting, and then you are not taking a note, you are not doing anything. There must be a note. There must be something you are putting down. There must be a note. Have a journal. I was listening to one of my mentors, today too. He said, is it today or yesterday? She was saying that she discovered what she's doing today when she went to her vision board, her vision note. She discovered those things have been documented there. That's why we are even told, there's a verse in the Bible, it says, write the vision, make it plain. For those who will come to read it may read and understand. It said, though it tarry, wait for it. It will not lie. It will surely come to pass. So let's prepare that. If you really want to have a self-reflection, prepare a note doing that. As you are preparing the note, as you prepare the note, as you are meditating, some information will be coming. Some revelation will be given to you. If not documented, it will slip off your hand. If not documented, you will forget it. It will slip off your hand. So we must document. Take a journal, write it down. Be prompt. Reflect on your past achievement, like I've mentioned before, and what you learn from it. Your past, reflect on your past achievement. To me, your past achievement in any form it comes. Thank you. Send your at me, and then your team bracelet, and then share the life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. Like I said, we have thank God for all this standard from TK. But we are driven by making sure everybody gain value for their time. Thank you so much. Thank you for the admin. So you are able to, reflect on your past achievement, and what you learned from it. I want to add this to it also. Reflect on your past disappointment. Reflect on your past failure. Listen, in my place, they said, when an elderly person fall down, it will look back to what has caused his falling. It was an elderly man, when he fall down, he will sit back and look what has caused the reason why I fall. So that's why everything that happened to us, there's a lesson from it. Learn from your failure. Thank you so much, Princess. Learn from it. You have failed. As you are reflecting on your past achievement, and write down what you learned from your past achievement. Then reflect on your past failure or your past disappointment. See what you have learned from it. It is learn on all these things. So when you can be able to learn, as you are learning, listen, as you are learning from your past achievement, as you are reflecting on your past achievement, you want to write down what lesson have you learned from that your past achievement. And then not only that, you are also picking a lesson as you are reflecting on your past failure. You are also picking a lesson on what you have learned from your past failure or disappointment. Just 1 minute, guys. Let me share my own gifts too. All right, at least I've been, when it comes to this app, you cannot override giving. To remain relevant, giving is a necessity. To shift from one level to the other, giving is a necessity. So as you are coming in, let's connect with one another and then share your coin round. Share to everybody. Share your coin, and then give according to your capacity. It's not by competition, just give. Here we are all about to give value to everybody. Value. We are driven by value. That you come in, you can go back and say, oh, what that man said, or what that contribution of that sister, contribution of that woman, really got to me. In fact, that's what we are here for. So like I was saying, as you are reflecting, maybe two major things, reflect on your past achievement. And then what lesson did you derive from that, your achievement? Another thing you need to now do, which under the achievement, is as you reflect on it, make sure, just 1 minute, let me change this on. We are not here for Obey Commander now. All right.
Good evening. I am not fine.
What is your problem,
You must be fine.
Everyone of school.
Good man to me. So don't want to make
All right. Thank you so much. I said we are not here for Obey Commander now. We are here for. All right. So like I was saying, so as you begin to reflect on your achievement and picking up the lesson, one thing other that achievement you must do regularly also, please learn on how to celebrate even when it is little success. Celebrate it. This will help you to stay motivated. This will help you to stay encouraged. This will help you to maintain focus, to also help you to be able to see, to reason, to build more on whatsoever that have brought you to that level. So reflect on your past achievement and write down the lesson you learned on that achievement, because either failing, when you fail, when you succeeded, there are lessons to learn. So you are reflecting on your past achievement now. It will help you to look at, thank God we're able to achieve this small success. Now, you need to now look at it. Is there anything that I've done that help us to achieve that small success? Then you now begin to look, okay, I need to increase, to do more of that, so that we can get more that kind of success. Or is there anything that I've done that I need to do that will help us to achieve more than this success? So you now need to also see, okay, we need to improve in this part, in this part, in this part. Now, like I'm talking to us now, I'm talking to both those who on my YouTube page are listening to me. Those who are on my TikTok are listening to me. The YouTube, they are just there, but something is going on. trying to see what I can do differently. It's a part of reflection. So you are thinking about the success. You are thinking about how to improve on the success as you are learning lesson on the process. That is about that. Now, when it comes to the aspect of reflecting on the failure, reflect on the failure and also write down the lesson you have learned. Lesson you have learned from that failure, from that disappointment. What lesson? Let me say this. There was a time on the Black app. Somebody said he had been giving, and she went into a boss game. Nobody came through for her. I pick a lesson. I said I will tell you that when it comes to everything, there are lessons. I said from what you just said now, I picked a lesson. I said my lesson number one is when you do your giving, take your eyes off from the people you are doing it for. 2, do it because you know that it's a necessity for you to grow in this place. See that it's a necessity that you need to grow. That if you are not doing it, it is for you. See that it is for yourself. That the giving you are doing, it is more for yourself than the people you are doing it to. That is number 2 lesson. So you are not seeing that if I do it to this person, he must give it back to me. No. Number 2, you also seeing it that you are picking a lesson. The moment you mentioned, I've just said the lesson I picked from that immediately. That this thing, I'm doing myself more good. I'm doing myself good by giving it out. And I said also, lesson number 3 that I picked from there is that your giving, don't do it under any pressure. Do according to your capacity. No competition should be involved. I said number 4. The lesson number 4 that I pick also is that please shift your focus only on God, because your giving will still come back to you, but not from the people you thought you are giving it to. Those people too may come back from them, but it will come much more from the people you never thought can do it. I said by this, you will not be offended in anybody. You will not be disappointed. You are just happy doing what you are doing. So that's the same way you must learn lesson. Please mute yourself, moderator, help me do that. So you learn lesson from everything. When you have failed, lesson. What lesson have you picked? Now the lesson should be, thank God I failed, because it takes the living to fail. It's only because you are still among the people that are living before you can say you failed. Thank God for that you are even failed. Now you now say that thank God, but in this one, what do I need? What is the thing that I've done that is wrong? Because in life, you learn, you unlearn, you relearn. In life, you learn, you unlearn. You learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. In life, let me repeat that. You learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. Very important, these 3 things. So when you now see that you fail, you now ask yourself, what are the things that shouldn't have done that I've done? You pen it down. You pen it down. So as you are doing that, you pen it down. Then that will call, if there's anything you need to do that shouldn't have been doing that you are doing, you pen it down. That will call for you to now unlearn. So what are the things that you need to do that you are not doing? That call for you to go and learn and begin to do it. So you begin to still put those things in line. Listen, when it comes to learning, it is a continuous till life. It's an adventure. As success is an adventure, it's not a destination. Learning is an adventure. It's not a destination. You learn, and you relearn. Thank you. Yes. So success is an adventure. So also Learning is an adventure. As we are talking now, I said I've listened to 2 of my mentors about TikTok today. I've listened to them today. So I'm learning. I'm doing it. Like I told us sometimes ago, that as easy as just to do this, just to do this. I could not do it until one of my mentors taught me. So that's why it's good. Life is all about learn, unlearn, and relearn. So when you have failed, you see that I need to learn. What caused that? Why is it that you failed that time? You know, like Thomas Edison, we all know him, the man that made the bulb. That he failed many times, and they asked, why do you fail this time? That you did not even stop. He said, no, I did not fail. I only learned how this thing can be better all this time. That's why failure is part of the process to success. Thank you, Apostle. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good to have you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So failure is part of it. So when you see that, as you are reflecting on it, you are reflecting on your achievement. Thank God for that. You are celebrating success, little success, and then you are reflecting on things you are not doing. You need to do better so that you can have your success continuous. The same way you reflect on the failure of yesterday, disappointment, and you ask yourself, I need to relearn, I need to unlearn, relearn, I need to learn, relearn, and unlearn. So when you do all these things, it helps you. So that is about reflecting, and take a note as you are doing that. Take a note as you are doing that. Take a note. You are reflecting on your past achievement. Then, what you also need to do, I said, maybe sometimes you may sleep and have some vision, have some dreams. Let's always be sensitive. You may need to write them down. Write them down without hesitation. Write them down, because sometimes, for everyone that is seeking, maybe you have prayed. Like as we know, we have told to us now that there's a part of key to vision discovery, a part of prayer and self-reflection. Maybe you have prayed. You may receive something even via your dreams, and it will help you to go and be able to put it down. Write down your dreams. Your vision can come via dream to you. Write them down. So, like I said, I want us to. We have started for quite some time now. So we learn from one another. Like I said, learning is very deep. Learning is very deep. Sorry for that. We'll soon just having some work going on here. I think you can still see me. So we learn from one another. Learning is continuous. You can't learn everything finished. So now, let me mention this before we give room for some of the things that remain. Before we continue to bring other people to talk. Now, it's good for us to seek for accountability in the part of vision discovery. Please, let's power tap, let's share the live. Power tap and share the live. Please, let's power tap and share the live. So it's good for us to seek for accountability. This one keep coming. We have talked about something like that before. The accountability also was coming in. Because every time you are able to discover your vision, you have discovered, you have prayed, you have discovered it. No wonder you remember that for some of us who read Bible, in the book of Habakkuk, we say, write the vision. Write the vision, make it plain. That those who read may read and understand. That shows that some people that you also need to cast the vision for. Now, here where I'm based now, there's a time we have a president, we have a forum, we call it, we have a president over a particular forum that I belong to here. When we want to set up that forum, the person that received that vision, the president, he called all of us and cast the vision, so that before you are coming into it, you understand what this thing is all about. So vision is always not only about you. There's no vision that is to be fulfilled in isolation. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. So there's no vision that is meant to be fulfilled in isolation. every vision, there is some people that will be attached to it. So, and that is why in terms of vision fulfillment, vision discovery, there's a place of seeking accountability. Find a trusted individual. This can be your peer partner. This can be people that you know, it can be like that. This can also be, maybe it can be your friends. It can even be mentors, people that you know that have been into that kind of thing ahead of you. They can be that way. So to discuss the reflection of your vision or the aspiration to. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate. So when you be able to do this, when you are able to do this, you are not. Thank you. All right. So you are not that you are depending on them. You are the visionary. You are the one that's running with it. But it cannot be. You can't stand alone. No, you can't stand alone. Imagine what I'm doing now. You people are here. The person that is tapping. Somebody is giving at me. So you can see that there's no vision that can be said to be alone. And that is why the place of seeking accountability is very, very important. Seek accountability. It's very, very important. Yes, Mimi, my talking friend, I said, Teshekule. They are saying, thank you very much. When it says, Teshekule there, Teshekule means, thank you very much. So you can see that. So you begin to see that every vision. So in case you have seen a vision, please, you can't do it alone. You need people. In fact, there is no blessing either from God that is meant to be alone. I will bless you. That's what he told Abraham. And you shall all the family of the earth be blessed. So that is the same way. You want to know one of the ways, which I believe, one of the ways to also for you to also see that what you are doing is, and maybe how will I put it now? If it's not something that is people inclusive, you need to be very careful. It must be inclusive with people. People must be involved. People must be involved. So please, those coming in, thank you so much. Let's just keep our tapping. We need to get this to, like, even if it's not 100K to 50K before we even say we are getting close to round up. So that is why it is very important. Seek accountability partner. And I want to ask a question now. Maybe you can type on the chat room if you can be on the chat it there. You need to look at what you are doing now. Your vision now. If you have discovered your own, who are you accountable to? Who can you turn to for support? Like I told us now, like I said today, I've listened to 2 of mentors that I seek for in this TikTok now. I have 2 people that I've listened to them this morning. That I was even asking a question. One of them said, very soon you come and visit my life. I said, wow, that's good. One has been coming regularly. So when you are doing something, who are you accountable to? Don't just see yourself that you know it all. No. In fact, somebody once said, the beginning of failure or falling is for one to believe that he knows everything. Why? For one that really want, for the beginning, for continuation of success is for one to see that I still want to know more. I want to learn. So who can you turn to? Who can you turn to? Who can you turn to for his support? How can they help you to stay accountable? Because when you, like I say accountability, not everybody. There's some group of people like that you can cast it for. So that these people can, sir, remember, this is not the line you gave to us. This is not the way you said this thing will be. It seems that you're already departing from the original blueprint. So there's some people that will have the blueprint of whatsoever thing you want to do. So that's why it's good for us to do that, to have that. Self-reflection is the school of wisdom. Self-reflection is the school of wisdom. Remember what we have talked about now. Self-reflection, a school of wisdom. We are talking about how to reflect on your success, on your achievement, and the lesson from there. And we have also talked about how to reflect on your failure and pick lesson from there. How to learn, unlearn, and relearn. We have talked about those things because the force, like I said, I'm talking now. I can get some few people are connected with me right now on my YouTube channel. You are listening also on the TK. So it was done. I've been battling with it, reflecting on how can I put this thing together. And very soon it's going to be what I'm doing right now. It's going to be going. I have like 3 YouTube pages. Very soon it's going to be going the same way. Where I'm reflecting and wisdom is coming, understanding is coming. I'm also learning how to get it better. So self-reflection is the school of wisdom. So let's go back from here and go and reflect on what we are doing. Think about it. Is it to relearn? Is it to go and learn? Because like I said, learning is continuous. Don't assume a position that you know it all. No. Assume a position that you have not known it. You are ready to learn. Now, we are just coming from a long marathon mountain. We call it Shiloh in my church. One of the things that God's servant mentioned, the person of one of my mentors too, Pastor David Oyedepo Jr. mentioned this. He said, the highest level of foolishness for one to get to a level that he thinks he knows it all. He was able to analyze that even when you go to primary school, you have some level of primary knowledge that give you primary level something. That when you get to secondary school, they break it out for you. You are in the junior level or something like that. You are in the those who are this SS3 up. They are in the senior secondary school, junior secondary school. So you know when you now move to secondary school, they break it down to you. You are going to art class. You are going to science class. You are going to commercial art, commercial, and science. That's what I practice in my own time. So he said, this they are doing for you to know that you cannot know all. So it will be foolishness or the ignorance of the highest order to not think that you will know everything. He said, for you, they break it down for you that you are in the art class, you are in the science, you are in the commercial. So when you now finish also as a science, there's something you can do there. Those who want to go out for pharmacists, those who want to study earth thing, there are something people in Earthland that the only thing they can attend to is your nose. When you take your eyes there, they will damage it the more. So that is to tell us that knowledge is you can't know it all. I picked that there and said, wow, see knowledge, see wisdom. So that's how life is. Please, let's power tap, let's share the life. Send your at me, send your team bracelet. If you see you are gaining value from this community, please just send your at me, send your team bracelet, and then go to the notification and click on notification, and then put it on all so that when we come live, you can be able to get notified. Wow, Ade Beauty Love. Thank you, man. Good to see you. I've been looking for you all this while. God bless you. So we are talking about key to vision discovery. So when you look at that, accountability partner help you to see yourself that you are not alone in this. When you are going against what you have discovered, somebody can call you to order. So one other thing is we need to be guided. We need to have a guided meditation. How can you get a guided meditation? Like I've said, a guided meditation, you are meditating. You know, when you talk about meditation, is the act of pondering. You are pondering on that particular thing until a relevant understanding is discovered, until a relevant light is discovered. You are pondering on it. You are pondering on the particular thing until you are able to get a light, an understanding. You are meditating. You need to have a guided meditation. You are meditating. Oh, why is it that this thing failed? And you are meditating. Why is it that this thing failed? And you are meditating on it. Or why is it this success? Meditating to see why and what have you done to help you get this level of success. When you are meditating on it, you begin to see the area of possible improvement, the area of something you need to also see drop. So you need to have a guided meditation. You are meditating based on this, and so it will really help. Please, we are going to be coming in to talk. Let me just finish, my whole note. Let me finish it.
If you let me go, where will I go?
So, guided meditation, or a time when you are praying, you are also meditating. So you look at that. One thing again we need to also see, we need to, when you come to meditation or prayer, is to seek clarity on personal vision. You are seeking clarity on a personal vision. That is why, because like I said, guided meditation, you know reason why you are going into that meditation. Why you are going there. You know the reason. The reason is that you want clarity about this thing. So you are going based on that thing you are seeking for, guided meditation, to seek clarity on a personal vision. And this also can also be done through meditation or prayer. To seek clarity, meditation and prayer may be put together. A time to have a quiet time for yourself. So when you want to do this in terms of meditation, you need to find a comfortable position. A comfortable position. You need to find a comfortable position. Sorry, guys.
Almost bir
Merhaba. Deniz, biraz söyle.
Antep aşireti aşağıda. Biz şimdi Antepliyiz ya. Antep aşiretine hoş geldin der misin?
Hoş bulduk. Ne haber?
İyidir, sağ olasın. Sen nasılsın?
İyiyiz.
Seni dinliyoruz can kulağıyla.
İngilizce konuşuyorum.
Harika. Vallahi seri bir şekilde konuşuyorsun.
Ben de Türkçe az biliyorum.
Evet, sen Türkçe az biliyorsun ama senin konun bittikten sonra sıra mikrofonu bana ver, lahmacun tarifi vereceğim.
Tamam. Lütfen. All right. So let's just continue. Thank you so much. I have a lot of my friends because I'm based in Turkey, so we attract more of Turkey people in our midst. So because that's where the account is registered. So we are managing ourselves. All right. So you are seeking that. In terms of seeking time for meditation, you need to find find a comfortable position where you can be able to meditate. Give no room. For me now, when I come to my office, I have enough time for listening. When I get to my house, if I need to go into my room, I just say, please, I want to take a time to relax. As I'm relaxing, I'm also meditating. So we must, because if you are always enjoy to be in a rowdy environment, it will be difficult to be able to understand some things. It will be difficult. So let's seek for a comfortable position. Ask everyone to get it. Like I'm asking you now, I'm saying now, that's what I do. I'm also telling you also, please, when you want to do your meditation, seek for a comfortable position. Seek for a comfortable position. Or you may even, for some time, many may not know, when you say you pray and you close your eyes, what are you doing? Just to avoid distraction. It's not mean that it's not saying that until you close your eyes that because you have seen because you open your eyes. No, just to avoid distraction. Focus to see that you are praying. You are not seeing anything else. You are blind to everything around you. You have your eyes in the inside is looking at the one invisible. Thank you. So at the one invisible. So that is why it is necessary. See for everyone, please, when we are done now, go and meditate and see for a comfortable place. Then close your eyes. If you need to do, maybe things around you can get you distracted. As this talk is going on now, you can just close your eyes and begin to ruminate, thinking about some things that have just happened since morning. Meditate. So you do that. So as you are doing that in terms of meditation and prayer now, when you are doing that, your breathing exercise, you are inviting the invisible God to come and help you, to reason very well, to come and help you to reveal things that you don't know to you. Like I said, every one of us, our blueprint is with one who created us. Either you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, our blueprint is with the one who created us. So we cannot ask about your purpose from him, from any other person than from the one who has created us. So please, let's continue to power tap and share the live. Let's power tap and share the live. Let's power tap and share the live. So you invite him. As you are doing that meditation, you are inviting him. Let's power tap and share the live, please. You are inviting his presence, because when you invite the presence of God into your meditation, you are simply handing over to him that this is what I don't know it, and I want a guide. I want a guide. Because we are even told the path of a just man, they are guided by the Lord. So we can ask him questions. Like I said, when it's come to that vision, it is responsibility of individual to discover it. And then you need to know the place of ambition separate from the place of vision. By yourself. For me now, what I'm doing currently, when I was in school, I love to, my ambition is to be a banker by all means. That was my ambition. And I did everything. That's why I pushed myself. I was pushed in the science class. I pushed myself out. I washed back to commercial class. Yes, I finally worked in bank, but I didn't stay long. I moved from something closer to that. I worked in a stockbroking firm as a manager of a whole state. Similar to what is my ambition. But yet, the market crashed. I was pushed out from there. So what I'm doing now was the vision of God for me. A position of guidance. A position of eyes to the blind. A position. So you need, let me not bore with all those things anyway. But you can go back and ask. And then you see yourself getting clarity. Because there's nothing frustrated in life than one running another man's race. That's a place of vision. Remember, you may be making money, yet not fulfilled. That is the difference between ambition and vision. You may be making money and yet not fulfilled. Vision makes you to be fulfilled. That's why I told us from the beginning when I started introducing Torah, I said, my mission here is to see that somebody come in to say, yes, I listen to this and this and this happen. Not that somebody give me a lion. Not that you come in. No, those things there is necessary. Because even Bible talks about true prosperity and kingdom should be fresh. Not that we are against money. If you send lion now, I will clap. If you send the bigger one, but I'm just telling you that my success here is to make sure we get 1, 2, 3. Even though it's one person that come to this life and we're able to present what we're told to present, I'm fulfilled. I'm fulfilled by the success that at the end we're able to do it on a daily basis. That's it. So you may be making money and not fulfilled. That's the risk. That's ambition, separate from vision. Vision brings you to a point of fulfillment. a point of satisfaction. So that's just that. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my mind. It's good for us to know, to be able to share our view, to share our own thought. I wish I would want us to share together before we run it up now. I want us to share together. You need to ask I want us to be able to ask a question. Somebody once said, in the silence of the act, God speaks. In the silence of the act, God speaks. So that's why we must make sure we are trying to separate ourselves. A man that wants to seek for knowledge will separate, to position yourself in the place of understanding, where God, your heart is cool, your heart is settled. You can pick up a signal. When something is quiet in my environment, if not I'm playing song now, if something drop, I will pick it, because my environment is very quiet. My environment is very quiet. So now I want you to ask a question, to share some insight on some of the guided meditation and reflection you may have done in the past. Have you ever meditated on something? What did you discover about your desires? Now, if you have not done that, go back from here now. That your desire, go and meditate on it. Follow these steps. Pray. Seek for a quiet time, a comfortable environment, a conducive environment, and shut your heart off of every other thing. Close your eyes to meditation to avoid distraction. You will see that you begin to see some different ideas. Somebody once said, doing the same thing over and over and be expecting a different result. So it's the highest level of madness. So sometimes you may need to go back and reflect so that you can get new ideas. Like I said now, I'm working on how I can be able to do the same thing right now, to go to all my channels. Now it's now on TikTok and YouTube. The same time is going on. Now I'm working to make sure it's going on to all my Facebook pages. The one for business, the one for motivation, the one for gospel, that will be going there. So I'm working on that. So go and meditate and think. You may be doing it wrong, you may be doing it right, but there's nothing right now that cannot be improved on, and that there's nothing wrong that cannot become better if you can give room for that. So did anything surprise you during the meditation? Write those things down. Do you have anything like a surprise? You as you are meditating, you say, thank God. You just feel like you are surprised. You just feel like, why have I been doing it this way this long? Why is it now? Have you seen any surprise? Or just take note of it. If you have not done anything, as you are meditating, write down what you discovered during your meditation. One of the things you also write down what comes to you as a surprise in the process of that meditation. Write them down. Now, how do you feel about the alignment between what you desire and your current life? Go and meditate, and you're able to write down what is your feeling like between your desires and what you are doing currently. So if you think you are not fully satisfied, then you just find a way to improve on whatever thing you do. So I want to encourage every one of us. Let's always be attentive. Let's give attention to every other person that will be speaking to us and pick lesson, because we are not an island of knowledge. Iron sharpeneth iron, as a man sharpen up the countenance of his friend. Very important, because together we can do much. That's why we are here, to sharpen from one another. Now let me give all this quickly before we begin to interact. How do we set up our intention? Setting intention. One is purpose. Know the purpose. When we talk, I told us that vision is about what you want to achieve. Purpose is telling you why do you want to achieve that. Your setting intention is about setting up purpose to help you. To create a actionable step based on your reflection and then insight, the new insight. Be purposeful, so that it will help you to be able to to create an actionable, it helps you to create actionable steps that is based on what your reflection, the result of your reflection, and the new thing you discover. So very important for us. And thank you, everyone. And also, on the setting intention, you must need to constantly be seeking for guidance. Guidance. Sorry, please. So you must seek guidance. That's where we talk about the accountability also, because guidance can come from your peers. Guidance can also come from your mentors. Like I've told us what I've done, I'm still doing it. Asking questions from those that have been ahead of me from this up. So you need to create that thing, and then you see yourself at least getting better. Let me see, is there anything I've missed, I've not mentioned? Now, also, please, every one of us, I want us to take time to write down our vision, writing it down, breaking them down into a SMART goal criteria. SMART. When you look at the word SMART, the S there means you must be specific about your vision, which is about your goal. Be specific. Then let your vision or goals be measurable. That is, determine how you will measure the progress. Because every vision you can break vision down into small. Because we are told, do not despise the day of your little beginning. Though your beginning might be small, your latter end will be great. So you can break your vision down small. So measurable, determine how you will measure the progress. You already know the end. You already seen the end in view. So you are able to break it down. This month. Now 2025 is coming. December is coming next year. You're already breaking them down to first 3 months. This is what I want to do. Now I have a vision plan for next year. That during the just concluded program we did in our church Shiloh, that God gave to me, based on the group that God is giving me to lead. What we are going to do concerning subunits, what we are going to do to make sure people are open. I got it. So, and I break them down quarterly, weekly, monthly. So that's how measurable, so that you'll be able to measure the progress. So when the first week finished, you're able to reflect back. What have we done? What have we achieved? Then also achievable. That's why you need to break it down. I'm talking about SMART. SMART, S-M-A-R-T. S is specific. M is measurable. The A there is now achievable. How will it not be achievable if you are able to break them down into small? Definitely to be achievable. You break them down. You already break them down. No, this is what we are going to do. This one. Ensure it is realistic. That's why you must no vision is going to come big at once. But it's big as you received, but it cannot achieve at once. Somebody want to build a house. The house cannot just come from everyone and fall on the ground. Bam! It begins from you finding out, knowing the area you want your house. Find the price their land is being. They can get land around that area. Now, after you know that, you now know. You see, based on your budget, can you undo that? Okay, when you do that, so you can see the process the same way. Vision. So achievable, then relevant. It is aligned with your overall goals and desires. It's in alignment, vision and purpose, alignment. Then time bound. Our Father in the Lord, Bishop will announce to us now that by the date that the new gigantic structure in Otta will be dedicated, already announced. Next Shiloh is taking place in the place. So everything is already in place. So in the same way, it must be time bound. Like I told us now, I received some of them down on how it's going to be run, how it's going to be. How it's going to be. I put them down. First month, second month, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. It's already there. There's a time. So your vision should not just be timeless. It should be time bound. There's a time attached to every session or every segment of the vision. So this year is coming to an end. Something old is coming to an end. Something new will start. So you can set it up now so that you know what you are running with for 2025. So it must be there. So I encourage you to share your intention. Share it. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Listen to this code. It says, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into visible. Let me repeat that. Setting your goals or discovering your vision, setting up goals is the first steps in turning the invisible to the visible. Every vision without an action just will die at the point of vision alone. So there's going to be, as you dream, you discover your vision, action follow. After you have followed everything, you break them down, vision, setting up a goal. Your vision leads to you setting the goals. Setting the goals, you are able to break them down into the specific pattern, the measurable one, the achievable one, the relevant and time bound. Before you know, you get yourself at the end. And I know. So please, we are told, let's be active, share the life, and then let's power tap. Send your at me. If you are 8 people in the box, we should be able to push this to at least to 50K before we close. So please, let's do that. Let's power tap, and then share the life. Thank you so much. If there are new people coming up, please, you can drop some and bring some people up. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. So you can see that the vision must be discovered. Who discovered the vision is you. Who will work it out, it is you. So that's why one of my mentors says that everyone is absolutely responsible for the outcome of his or her life. Stop the blame game. Hold on to your vision. So to summarize what we have talked about today, we talk about the importance of self-reflection and prayer. We have talked about that. How scripture informs our self-discovery processes. So we have talked about those things. We have talked about practical steps to engage with our thought and desires. So please, before I come back to the final part, I will open it. Because don't forget what I said, that part of self-reflection, to reflect on 2 things, your achievement, also reflect on either your failure, your disappointment, reflect on it. Don't forget I said also, in life you learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. In life, you learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. These 3 things we must constantly put to work. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. And in the adventure of success in life, you cannot you cannot put these 3 things aside. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. Self-reflection, you are reflecting on your success or achievement. You're also reflecting on your failure or disappointment, and you pick up lesson. Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Amos Adeyinka. I want to open us for floor for us to come in and share our thoughts. Mama J, God bless you, ma. Apostle, Mr. Lanre, God bless you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Apostle, good to have you. All right. You're welcome. Please, before we be having people to talk, Madam Fumi, these are Temi Tokpe. I think those are for the English, so that because we call them now, you won't hear what they will say. So, and you go so. All right, and then, yes, and my presence. Yes, in case anyone, if it's a question also, you are feel free to ask your question, your contribution about what we have talked about today. We talked about key to vision discovery, and we'll talk about reflection and the part of the biblical aspect of it in the aspect of prayer. I would say it's also affect both the Muslim and Christian. So maybe you have a general question about a vision of something that we have mentioned, We have people that can also respond to us. Please, let's come for be interactive now. So anyone that want to talk, please just submit your mic. I'll bring you to the board and then we hear from you. Anyone that want to talk, please, let's be free. Thank you so much, everyone, once again for coming around today. Thank you so much. Deeply appreciate our time, and I believe we have also gained maybe one or two things for coming. Anyone, you have something to ask or something to add, or something to debunk, to say no, it can't. It's not that way. You know, we are all learning. I'm learning. You two are learning. Yes, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone from this side.
All right, Princess.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Sorry. I actually wanted to say something, but I just want to start by saying thank you for bringing me to the box. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm really honored to be in the midst of us, and I really enjoyed the preaching. And to as many that have gifted from rose to the top, thank you so very much for the gift. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you for the teaching. I appreciate. Even though I wasn't concentrating while you were teaching, because you know how my schedule used to be. I'm always distracted. So that's why I cannot open my camera now, and that's why I cannot, even if I do, I'm just like doing it and looking at it that call will not distract what we're doing.
Don't worry about opening camera. Let's just ask your question and empower us.
Okay, I like what I'm saying is not a question, but the little I heard about prayer, knowing that for us to achieve whatever we're going to achieve as Christians, I'm coming in Christendom. As Christian, no matter what you are or what you think you become, you have to back it up with prayers. I have tested prayer and I know how important it is to work with prayers. Yes. For you to achieve a purpose in life, it has to go with prayers. Even if you have the money, you have everything, and then you think that everything will just work out in place, without prayers, to me, I don't think it's working out. But to some, it works out for some people, depending on their belief. But if you believe in God and you are a child of God that I have known, I know that prayer has a very big role or part to play in our lives. So that's why I have to say, so anything you're doing, no matter the purpose, no matter the whatever you think you want to achieve, steadfast in prayer. Prayer is the key. I didn't hear much because I was distracted. But I say everything. Thank you for the teaching once again. Thank you for the purpose, the teaching of the purpose to the key.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. At least emphasis on the aspect of the prayer.
You're welcome.
Emphasis, because like I said, the focus even today majorly is on self-reflections and prayer as one of the major tools to discover vision. Like I said, vision is about God giving us, but the discovery of faith is our individual responsibility. And if you also understand that we have a blueprint from the one who has made us, asking questions from him through prayer and a time of meditation and reflection, we are not doing the wrong thing. Which is please mute yourself if you are not. Please. Is it for me now? I can't mute you. Okay, thank you. You can send in your request back if you understand this why you are removed because of the noise. All right, thank you so much once again. All right, is anybody talking like Mrs. Adefumi, Temitope? Anyone? Anyone have a question or addition or subtraction? I know Apostle will definitely want to charge us again. But is there anyone before Apostle will be coming up?
afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Amos. Good afternoon to everyone. I really appreciate this community and I give God the glory for giving me the opportunity to be among the lovely people and the great family because we are family already.
Yes.
And one day, like Mr. Amos, how was your service? The Shiloh and everything?
Well, thank God Shiloh went well. In fact, like I've just been saying that I've received a lot of instruction concerning next year already. You know, it went well.
Oh, my question is about the smart that you defined the other time.
About what?
The smart.
Okay.
So I didn't get the word S and M. Or I get the achievable, are relevant, then say time for the S and M.
And yes, I said S stand for specific. And that must clearly define what you want to achieve. That is the S. And then why the M is it must be measurable. That is, you'll be able to measure. Like that's why I mentioned that on that part, every vision, the vision appears to be big, but it's not meant that everything should be achieved at a go. There are stages. So it must be measurable that you're able to break them down. Each maybe it's a vision for 5 years. It's a vision because we can either have a long time on the vision. You break them down, the short time goals and long time goals. So when you have them that way, you're able to break them down. Okay, for the first one week, or for the first 1 month, for the first quarter. So you're able to break them down that way. That's the aspect of measurable. Determine how you will measure the progress. That will help you. If you break it down that way, because it's measurable and you break it down, it will help you to be able to measure the progress on the first month of this assignment. This is what I have done. This is what I've achieved. This is the thing we need to review as we are going to the next one. So that is just about that. I don't know if that is clear.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, it's very clear, sir. And thanks to everybody. I really appreciate everyone in the box and everyone in the comment section. I appreciate everybody. And Merry Christmas to you all. I think that will be all, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So we appreciate the question. Shows that we are really following, the purpose is to make sure value is added, and then we thank God for that. All right, Temitope, do you have something to ask, question or something to share with us? Maybe you even give us a quote in the Quran too.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My network is bad.
Why are you laughing? Tell me why you are laughing. Let me laugh with you.
You said I should give you a quote from the Quran. Do you know? Maybe I can read from the Quran.
I trust you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Almost, thank you.
Yes. Thank you. I know you can give me a quote in the Quran. I trust you.
So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Sister Fumi, I greet you especially. Mr. Amos, well done. Thanks for always giving us a word of encouragement and you're pushing us forward.
Thank God.
Seriously. So I don't really have much to say than prayer is the key, fine. And as a Muslim as well, we have a way of calling our God and for him to make us discover the vision and make us walk through it. So in anything we do, we should put prayer first. So you are right by your saying, sir. I don't have any question. I don't have anything to add. That is what
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you also. Thank you so much. Like you said, you have the way also where you talk to your God. We believe that everybody we pray. Prayer is the key because if we have the blueprint, God made us. We not made ourselves. And I say, irrespective of the way we were born, the circumstances behind our born. Either you are born in wedlock or out of wedlock, we all have a blueprint with God. And that's why it's good to always return back to Him to ask a question in any part. And that's what prayer is. Prayer is a communication. You communicate to your God and He communicate back to you. You are able to feed you back in the area of any area of confusion or no clarity. So very, very important. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. All right. I don't know. Apostle, God bless you, sir. Are you available to? Yes, sir. God bless you, sir. Happy Shiloh, sir.
I wish you deserve.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you for the impartation of wisdom.
Amen. Your voice is breaking, sir.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was initially appreciating you for the good work you are doing.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank God.
Very motivational, very interesting. And the Lord will continue to increase.
Amen.
I think listening to you be sharing here very impactful. I think I have to concerning people discovery. You set it up. You need to contribute to the name. Very important to understand that vision is an adventure. Which is the vision that will take you to your destination. Now, there's something I recently discovered that today in our generation, people prefer employment to their vision. Let me open and see.
Yes, sir.
What a number of people, they take more pleasure in employment than they do. Employment means a means to gain things done momentarily. But where is derived?
One minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Let me ask from there.
Where your satisfaction is derived is your.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to ask. It seems that your voice is still breaking.
Okay. Hear me now.
Yes, it come at an interval. It will break and it will come. Maybe. Yes, go ahead, sir.
I said, in an employment, in an temporal life, or last to your yes. That is the place when you take pleasure in running another way, there's nothing bad. It's very important to understand. There's nothing in starting from an employment. Employment will be substituted for your vision.
Mm.
You can start life from unemployment, but you should not subscribe to that employment to your time on
Mm.
Jeremiah 1:5. The Bible said, before I formed thee, I knew thee.
Yes.
And coming from out of my mother's womb, I ordained thee a prophet. You will not specifically be a gospel minister, a particular area of dominion God created you for. That area of relevance God created you. It's very important to understand that every child of God, everyone born of God, is a direct representative of God to further advance the creation work of God in a specialized area.
Mm. Yes.
So that special area that you are giving back to is your vision, because God wants to continue His creation activity through that means. And that was what necessitates your conception and your formation that eventually resulted to your birth.
Mm.
So your vision of God on the earth. Your vision, the representation of God.
Of God on the earth.
You are the representative to effect the representation of God. So your vision is what makes you fulfill. You are practically energetic in your vision. You are never exhausted in your vision.
Yes.
And any area you find yourself that you are not satisfied is an indication that you don't belong there. You don't belong there. You are never exhausted in your place. You don't get tired in your vision. You are comprehensively energetic in your vision. You are passionate about your vision. You are 360-degree motivated in your vision. Even when you feel uncomfortable, the passion is there to get interested, because that is your place of strength. That is your environment of strength. That is your environment of significance. So, discovering this area of relevance is a paramount consideration, is a major requirement. Like you highlighted, prayer, yeah, very important. God speaks to you through prayer, where you have the understanding. God communicates His intention to you. God reveals to you on the altar of prayer His plan and purpose for your life. And once the revelation of His plan and purpose is revealed, like you said, the next line of action, steps taken. You take steps toward the realization of your vision. You assume the required actions that will back the discovery of your vision. So